The 2026 Kia Sportage is bold, high-tech, and more versatile than ever. But is it really the compact SUV to beat this year? In this video, we're breaking it all down with 5 key pros and 5 important cons you should know before buying. Whether you're drawn to its futuristic interior, multiple powertrain options, or class-leading space, the Sportage definitely brings a lot to the table. But it's not perfect, and there are a few things that might make you think twice depending on your needs. So, let's dive right in, starting with the first major reason why the 2026 Sportage might just win your driveway, or maybe be away as well. This is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Kicking things off with the first big pro, and that's the spacious premium cabin. The 2026 Kia Sportage delivers one of the roomiest interiors in its class, with best-in-class rear legroom at nearly 41 inches, enough to keep even taller adults comfortable in the back seat. And when it comes to cargo, it punches above its weight, offering up to 74 cubic feet of space with the rear seats folded, rivaling some mid-size SUVs. But it's not just about space, it's also about style and finish. Upper trims of the Sportage feel truly upscale, with options like Syntex or genuine leather upholstery, soft-touch surfaces, and contrast stitching throughout. Add in the striking dual 12.3-inch curved displays, an available Harman Kardon premium audio system, and customizable ambient lighting, and you've got a cabin that feels more luxury lounge than budget SUV. At number 2, the 2026 Kia Sportage impresses with a tech package that's hard to beat, especially in this price range. From the moment you step inside, you're greeted by a futuristic dual-screen layout featuring a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster seamlessly connected to a 12.3-inch infotainment display, both standard on most trims. It's one of the most immersive cockpit designs in the segment. Pair that with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and your smartphone instantly becomes part of the driving experience. No cables, no clutter. Move up the trims, and the Sportage keeps adding layers of convenience. You get an available head-up display to keep your eyes on the road, Kia's digital key 2 that lets you unlock and start the car with your phone, and a surround view monitor that stitches together real-time camera feeds to help you park and maneuver like a pro. New for 2026, Kia adds features like Highway Driving Assist 2, offering semi-autonomous lane changes and smarter adaptive cruise control, along with valet mode, which limits access to personal data and controls when handing off your keys. You'll also find terrain drive modes that optimize traction in snow, mud, or sand, and enhanced parking sensors that now offer better detection at low speeds, perfect for tight urban settings or tricky parallel parking spots. Pro number 3, the 2026 Kia Sportage delivers a ride that's built for comfort. Whether you're navigating city potholes or cruising down the highway, the Sportage's soft, well-tuned suspension does an excellent job of soaking up road imperfections. It's not trying to be sporty. Instead, it leans into what most drivers actually want day to day, a smooth cushion ride that keeps fatigue at bay. Inside the cabin, things stay impressively quiet. Kia has done a solid job insulating the Sportage from wind and road noise, especially at highway speeds. And while this isn't a luxury SUV, it often feels like one, with minimal vibration and a relaxed, composed driving feel, even on longer trips. Owners consistently praise the comfort, especially during daily commutes and weekend drives, noting how the ride remains calm, stable, and just easy to live with. Coming in at number 4, the 2026 Sportage doesn't just look modern, it runs modern too, thanks to its efficient and refined hybrid and plug-in hybrid powertrains. The regular hybrid model is a top pick for daily drivers, delivering an impressive 38 miles per gallon combined, while still offering smooth, responsive acceleration thanks to its 1.6-liter turbocharged engine paired with an electric motor. It's perfect for buyers who want to save at the pump without sacrificing power or comfort. But the real standout is the plug-in hybrid PHEV version. With about 34 miles of electric-only range and an estimated 84 mpg, it's ideal for short commutes where you might not burn a drop of gas. What's more, the PHEV isn't just the most efficient. It's also the quickest Sportage in the lineup, offering the most premium driving experience with a cabin that comes standard with top-shelf features like leather-trimmed seats, heated and ventilated options, and a more refined ride feel. And finally, rounding out our list of pros, the 2026 Kia Sportage comes with a strong safety suite that brings real peace of mind. Kia doesn't hold back when it comes to standard safety. Even the base Sportage includes key driver assistance features like forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane keeping and lane follow assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality. It's the kind of advanced tech you used to have to pay extra for, now included across most of the lineup. But it's not just about features. The Sportage backs it up with strong results. It's earned a top safety pick rating from the IIHS and a 5-star overall score from the NHTSA, making it one of the most well-rounded compact SUVs when it comes to occupant protection. All right, shifting gears. Let's talk about where the 2026 Sportage doesn't quite hit the mark. First up, the standard engine is underwhelming. The base 2.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder puts out just 187 horsepower, and while that might be fine for relaxed city driving, it struggles when you push it, especially with a full cabin or cargo load. Real-world acceleration to 60 miles per hour lands in the 9 to 9.5 second range, which feels sluggish compared to many rivals offering turbocharged or hybrid standard powertrains. And it's not just the power. The 8-speed automatic transmission tends to hunt for gears, especially on inclines or during sudden throttle inputs. That makes the overall driving experience feel a little hesitant and sometimes jerky in stop-and-go traffic. Con number 2. While the cabin looks futuristic, the touch controls can be more frustrating than functional. Just beneath the center screen, Kia uses a single haptic touch panel that toggles between climate and media controls. While it helps keep the dashboard looking sleek, it can be confusing to use on the move. You have to tap a small icon to switch between audio and HVAC functions, which adds an extra step, and that's not ideal when you're trying to adjust the volume or change the temperature while driving. To make matters worse, the haptic feedback isn't always responsive, and unlike physical knobs or switches, these touch-sensitive controls require you to take your eyes off the road, even for simple tasks. It's a classic case of form over function. Con number 3. While the Sportage is praised for its smooth ride, that comfort comes at a bit of cost. The suspension is tuned to be soft and cushioned, which is great for absorbing everyday bumps and cracks in the road. But on rougher terrain or twisty roads, that softness can translate into a bobbing or floaty feel, especially at higher speeds or when the road surface gets uneven. Add to that a light steering setup with minimal feedback, and the driving experience can feel somewhat disconnected for those who enjoy more control or engagement behind the wheel. It's not sloppy, just not particularly sharp. Con number 4. Rear visibility isn't the Sportage's strong suit. The sloping rear window design and thick rear pillars give the SUV a sporty look, but they also compromise rearward visibility. Whether you're backing out a tight spot or checking for traffic while changing lanes, the view out the back can feel limited, especially compared to some boxier rivals. Now, owners say it's something you get used to over time, and helpful features like the 360-degree camera and rear cross-traffic alert do a lot to make up for it. But it's still a case of form slightly trumping function, especially if you rely heavily on natural visibility rather than digital aids. And finally, con number 5, seat comfort might not be ideal for everyone. While the 2026 Kia Sportage looks upscale inside, some owners have reported that the seats, particularly in higher trims with faux leather or Syntex upholstery, can feel a bit stiff over time. For short trips, they're more than fine, but on longer drives, the lack of deep cushioning or lumbar support can start to wear on you. It's especially noticeable on highway journeys or multi-hour commutes, where support and softness really matter. It's not a universal complaint, but worth noting if you plan to use your SUV for road trips or extended travel. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Kia Sportage? It's clear that Kia has crafted a compact SUV that delivers big on tech, space, and efficiency. The available hybrid and PHEV options add a smart edge to the lineup, and the interior feels impressively upscale, especially when you consider the price point. It's a practical, forward-thinking vehicle that checks most of the right boxes for today's SUV buyers. That said, it's not without a few rough edges. The base engine lacks punch, the touch controls take time to get used to, and the seat comfort and visibility may not be ideal for every driver. But for many, those trade-offs are small compared to the overall value it offers. If you're in the market for a feature-rich, family-friendly SUV with solid efficiency and cutting-edge tech, the 2026 Kia Sportage is absolutely worth a test drive. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Sportage, or is there another compact SUV on your list? Let's talk.